Barrett, Duke University. Shout out to my mom who just got a knee surgery. I love you, Mom, and I wish you could be here.
Barrett gets by the defense and flushes with a vicious left hand. Barrett living up to the hype.
I know I do this to you every time, but...
Oh, here we go. Why she gotta do me like that?
Qu'est-ce que tu penses que jouer au basket dans la NBA?
Je voulais jouer dans la NBA depuis que j'avais comme 8 ans, 10 ans, alors je suis très content que j'ai l'opportunité.
When did you learn how to speak French?
I was young. My dad was playing basketball in France, so for 4 years I was there and just learning the language. And when I came back to Canada, I stayed in the French system all the way up until high school, so I've been speaking French most of my life.
I know when you were younger, your dad tells a story about the day that you come up to him and say, Dad, I'm gonna be an NBA All-Star. And he pulls out a whiteboard and says, okay, let's write down the goals that we have to accomplish to get there. Take me back to that moment.
Well, back then I had no idea how hard it would be, but my dad just told me, write down your goals and achieve them one by one. And that's just what we did.
Describe some of the goals that were on the whiteboard.
Whether it was being a McDonald's All-American or, going to a top school like Duke or Kentucky, North Carolina, and being a high draft pick, and just, slowly, one by one, All-Star, MVP, everything, Hall of Famer was my big one at the end, so it's actually a lot of fun. I looked down at the whole column was gone already, so, it's exciting, but even though that column's gone, there's still so much more on the whiteboard that I have to achieve.
Outside Barrett launches a lefty three that's all net.
The nickname they came up with, what was it?
They call me the Maple Mamba. I like that a lot. The Canadian Maple Leafs, so I get to rep my home, and also Kobe's mentality, that Mamba mentality, and my competitive nature. So, both together, you get the Maple Mamba.
Canadian basketball, that's a little different too. In a lot of ways, you were off the radar till you were on it at Duke. How does it compare?
It's different playing style, it's international, so definitely a lot, the rules are different. At the end of the day, I feel like I'm lucky because I have the international side and the American side, so I feel like I have an advantage.
What was that like for you to watch your godfather, Steve Nash, playing the NBA?
It's kind of funny because I just remember I think I was 10 or 11 years old, and he was playing against Kobe. I was like, Dad, what's Uncle Steve gonna do against Kobe? But nah, just to see the things that he went through kind of just kind of prepared me for real. I was able to watch what he was doing and say I want to be in that position one day. So now I'm here.
What did he tell you about being in that position?
There's gonna be rough days, tough times. You don't want to do it, but just to remember that you wanted this life, you chose this life, and there's so many more benefits. So to just keep stay humble, and just work harder than anybody else.
Your dad said that Steve Nash bought you your first crib. When you hear something like that, what's your reaction?
Just he cares, and it's not like it's just now because I'm starting to get into the NBA and stuff. It's since before I even knew who he was. So he's always been there in my life, and I appreciate that.
And obviously the brotherhood that everyone talks about between you and Zion. You're in the middle of it. Describe it for me.
It's great, he's just my friend, to me we're just boys, but then, to everybody else it's, they see us as these, great basketball players. So for us off the court, like, for the most part, we don't talk about any of that stuff. We just, just cool together, I guess.
What are y'all doing off the court?
We actually, more than anything, go out to eat. We just eat all the time. Just eat, just do things that, 18-year-olds do.
Okay, if you could put together the perfect meal for RJ and Zion, what's it gonna be? Where y'all going?
We're either going to Wendy's or Zaxby's. Probably Wendy's, and we're gonna get a couple Baconators, so, yeah.